This is 2140 because of the line up as well.
2140, got the line up for. Still low, call me back up, Vine Beach.
Yep.
Open tower. Can I get radio check?
Radio check. Radio check.
Show full. I don't know I can proceed out of Coney Island. I don't even know when I could proceed out of Coney Island.
You got 1 more minute, boy.
Copy.
This is 2142.
Yeah. Alright, 2-4. What's my next pullback?
Alright, so 2142, call me back up Big Parkway.
That's from Big Parkway.
This is 32 Delta coming in at 79th Street.
32 goes, second half of the call, that guy is 60 seconds.
Copy for New Legion.
Good night, Brooklyn Tower. This is 2147. Bravo by MB Street, Radford Park Boulevard. Radio check. 10-4, 10-4.
at Blind Beach?
What?
Say you are at Blind Beach. Oh dear. Wait, call back. Alright. Okay. I'll call back at Kings Highway.
Okay.
32 Delta coming in at 60 seconds from you.
I'm sorry.
Did you say Fort Hamilton?
Yes.
Copy for Fort Hamilton.
This is the Empire.
RCC, this is 2147 Bravo, Brighton Beach, Redford Park Boulevard, Crystal Line by Brighton Beach.
Alright. 21 Blind Beach, call back that she said bang.
Cover for you said, babe, shut it down, to close down.
It's a very good day when the 2148 sometimes.
2142 Delta, Coney Island 205. Going back at Bay Parkway.
2142 Bay Park was a couple coming back at the
24th to 62nd.
Wait, my mistake, calling back at 79th.
10-4.
Requesting line about Coney.
2148 is a call route for Coney Island, calling back at Blind Beach.
RCC, this is 2147 Bravo, Brighton Beach, Redford Park Boulevard, come back at she said, babe.
147. She's a better copy calling back. Calling back at Newton Plaza.
2149 to answer your question a lot about it still will.
149 as a copy for Stillwell Avenue, calling back at Kings Highway.
Look, copy.
Delta coming in at Fort Hamilton Parkway.
George Parkway for the 32 is a copy calling back at 9th Avenue.
Copy for 9th.
Dispatcher, 2151 Delta out of Coney. With radio check.
2152, that's a video check, that's a copy. Loud and clear.
1-4.
You can't tell us a copy calling you back at Nuka Plaza.
32 Delta calling in at 95.
3295 is a copy calling back at 36th Street, Brooklyn.
2142 Delta, Coney Island is 205 going back at 79th Street.
79th Street is a copy calling.
Section.
Dispatcher, this is the 2152 Delta out of Coney, 205th. Do I have a lineup to proceed out of Coney Island?
152, you get the line to use Coney Island, calling back at Bay Parkway.
Copy, Bay Parkway.
Beach for the 2148 class.
2148, by just calling back Kings Highway.
Somebody using a voice changer?
You know what?
Nah, none.
Radio check.
2155, long clear delay or sure.
Entry.
2149 Nancy Kings Highway.
2149, Kings Highway, the car, calling you back at 18,000.
That's copy.
2142 Delta, Coney Island 205 going back at New York Church.
You should be calling back at 79th Street. Wait a minute, not 79th. 402 Parkway, my bad.
10444 Hamilton.
RTC, this is 2147 Bravo, Brighton Beach, Bedford Park Boulevard, calling back in Newkirk Plaza.
What's the car be calling back at Church Avenue?
Step for church.
2155, personal.
Brian Beach, shoot at 25, the car be calling back at Kings Highway.
Sounds
32 Delta calling in at 36th Street.
Coming back down. I got.
Repeat that?
call back Atlantic.
Copy for Atlantic. Oh my god.
Yeah, I talk fast sometimes. 2140 at Nuka Plus is a copy. Call you back at Church Avenue. Six is a copy for still Avenue. Call me back at Pioneer Beach. Copy.
RCC is 2147 Bravo, Byron Beach to Metro Point Boulevard. Come back at Church Avenue.
Church Avenue for the 2147 is a copy. Call me back at Plaza Park.
Temple Prospect Park.
Control, this is the 2159 Nancy calling at Coney Island for a radio check.
2159 radio check, loud and clear.
Copy.
Put it down.
Dispatcher, this is the 2252. 2152 Delta coming back at Bay Parkway.
2152 at Bay Park is a copy. Call me back at 79th Street.
2142 Delta, Coney Island, 205, calling back at Fort Hamilton.
95 to 2142.
Careful for 9th Avenue.
2149 Nancy, 18th Avenue.
18th Avenue is a copy. Call me back at 8th Avenue.
That's what I'll be.
RCC is 2147 Bravo, Byron Beach to Metro Park Boulevard. Calling back at Prospect Park.
So close a copy. Call me back at Atlantic Avenue.
Temple for Atlantic Avenue, Barclays.
This is the 2140 Quincy, Church Avenue.
2140 Church Avenue is a copy. Call me back at Parkside Avenue.
2155 Bravo, calling back at Kings Highway.
Kings Highway for the 2155 is a copy. Call me back at Nuka Plaza.
Tough though for Luca.
Control, this is the 2159 Nancy calling at Coney Island, waiting for departure.
2159 that's a copy for departure. Call me back at Kings Highway.
2142 Delta, Coney Island, 205, calling back at 9th Avenue.
95 and 36th Street, 4th Avenue.
36th Street.
2148 Kings Highway is a copy. Call me back at Nuka Plaza.
Quincy at Parkside Avenue.
Post 11 is copy calling back at Prospect Park.
Copy for Prospect Park.
.32 Delta calling in at Atlantic Avenue, Barclays Center.
2132 Mr. Copy calling back at D-Cobb Interlocking.
Copy for D-Cobb Interlocking.
2156 calling back at Brighton Beach.
2152 Delta calling back at 79.
2156 Brian Copy calling back at Kings Highway. 2152 you said 79th?
Yeah, yes.
Call back and do you should.
Copy.
This is the 2203 Bravo, Brighton Beach, Duncan Park Boulevard, radio check.
Alright, the Lacey's on B train, radio check complete for 2203.
Tap for it, tap for it. Oh, my mic's not even up.
2140 Quincy, Prospect Park.
Also, Paul is a copy calling back at Atlantic Avenue.
Copy.
2155 Bravo calling back at Newkirk.
Newkirk calling back at Church Avenue.
10-4 for Church.
RTC, this is 2140. He's out on Bravo, Brighton Beach, for Elsewhere, come back to Atlantic Avenue Park, Barclays Center, Pudgy for the Bravo lineup.
2147 is a calling for calling back at D-Cobb Avenue.
42 Delta coming on 205, going back at 36th Street.
36 is a calling for 2142 calling back at Atlantic Avenue.
Atlantic Barclays.
Then 149 Nancy, 8th Avenue.
8th Avenue calling back at 4th Avenue.
Let's go.
This is a 2203 Bravo, Brighton Beach, Duncan Park Boulevard. Question line about Brighton Beach.
Calling back at Kings Highway.
Tap for Kings Highway.
Delta calling back at 62nd.
66 is a calling for
2152.
Copy for 402 Parkway.
Yes, I'm recovering.
This is 32 Delta. I am about to enter D-Cobb interlocking.
Alright, call me when you start the interlocking.
RTC, this is
stopping.
2147 Bradford Park Boulevard to Brighton Beach. Brighton Beach, Bradford Park Boulevard, call back to D-Cobb Avenue.
Call back for 2147, please hold momentarily while we deal with the D.
This is 32 Delta stopped at D-Cobb interlocking.
2132 at the copy call back at the hand tower.
Hey,
Have
copy.
fun in the
Thank you for your
Bronx.
2155 Bravo is at Church.
2155 Church shows a copy calling back at Prospect Park.
10-4.
We're interlocking.
2148 Newkirk, there's a car be calling back at Church Avenue.
2140 Quincy, Atlantic Avenue.
2140 Atlantic is a car calling back at DeKalb Avenue.
2149 Nancy's at 59th Street.
Next is a car be calling back at 36th Street.
RCC, this is the 2159 Nancy at Kings Highway.
2159 Kings Highway is a car be calling back at 18th Avenue.
RCC, this is 2147 calling back at Interlochen.
There's a car be calling back at Manhattan Tower, thinking for the time in Brooklyn, after in Manhattan.
2155 Bravo calling back at Prospect Park.
1255 Prospect Park calling back at Atlanta.
42 Delta 205 to Coney Island 205 calling back at Barclays.
But there's a car be calling back at the car
Interlochen.
2152 Delta calling back at fucking Fort Hamilton.
Well, it's the car calling back at 9th Avenue.
Probably next round.
Calling back at Kings Highway.
Connection.
Kings Highway is a car calling back at Boston 2160.
This is 2203 Bravo, I'm also at Kings Highway.
Oh, y'all have a connection. Alright, for real, so 2156 calling back at Newkirk, same for the 2203.
Copy.
DeKalb Avenue.
2140, there's a car before the call back at the Interlochen.
Got it.
Dispatcher.
Yes.
The call Interlochen after Grand Street.
I'm sorry. No, it is
Hold on, 52 calling back at 9th Avenue.
9th Avenue, please hold momentarily while we
2149 Nancy is at 36th Street.
2149 is a car calling back at Atlantic Avenue. 2152 calling back at 36th Street.
Alright, then.
And for D, that actually won't be coming along. Basically, you know how the B merges onto Jesus. Hold on, let me show you the trap map. What I see for the car along. I'm not best at explaining things.
2140 Quincy, Interlochen.
Interlochen call back at the Manhattan Tower.
Got it. 2140 Quincy at the Interlochen.
Quincy, DeKalb Interlochen has a copy. May proceed across the bridge. Your next callback is Canal Street, lower level.
RCC, this is 2147 approach to the peak of the bridge, ready to load that downhill.
2147 Bravo, peak of the bridge. That is a copy. Your next callback will be outside of Grand Street.
Outside of Grand Street.
42 Delta Coney Island 249 Interlochen.
2 Delta DeKalb Interlochen. That is a copy. Proceed with caution until further notice. Max speed 15. Your next callback, peak of the bridge.
Peak of the bridge.
32 Delta calling in a Grand.
Grand Street, that is a copy. Your next call back is West 4th.
Copy for West.
.42 Delta, Coney Island 205, going by Peak to Bridge.
32 Delta, peak of the bridge, that is a copy. Continue to proceed with caution. Your next call back outside of Grand Street. 2147 Bravo, disregard the callback of outside of Grand. You have the lineup into Grand Street.
10-4. RTC, this is 2147 Bravo, Brighton Beach, Metro Park Boulevard, calling back at Grand Street.
2147 Bravo, Grand Street, that is a copy. Proceed with caution to your next stop. Broad Lafayette.
10-4 for proceed with caution, Robert.
Dispatch, be advised, this is 32 Delta just entering Broadway Lafayette now.
There's a copy, 2147 Bravo. You can hold outside of Broad Lafayette for further notice.
10-4.
Tower, you got the 2155 Bravo, about to be on the Manhattan Bridge.
2155 Bravo, that is a copy. Your next callback is the peak of the bridge. Proceed with caution.
Tough.
This is 32 Delta, dispatch, be advised that Broadway Lafayette is not clear.
32 Delta, that is a copy. Now let me know when you have doors open at West 4th.
Copy for West 4th.
47 Bravo, you have full lineup into Broad Lafayette. Let me know when you have doors open.
10-4.
2142 Delta, you have the lineup into Grand Street. Call back there.
10-4. Call back at where? Grand Street?
Grand Street, inside the station, doors open.
10-4. RTC, this is 2147 Bravo, calling back at Broadway Lafayette, doors open.
7 Bravo, Broad Lafayette, that is a copy. You're going to hold as a train in front of you heading to West 4th.
10-4.
2140 Quincy.
32 Delta, doors open at West 4th.
Okay, 40 Quincy Canal Street, that is a copy. Push for the Express. Your next call back, 34th Street, Herald Square.
Copy.
2132 Delta, West 4th, that is a copy. Push for the Express. Your next call back is 34th Street, Herald Square as well.
Copy for 34th Street, Herald Square.
$21.55 Bravo is at the peak of the bridge.
55 Bravo, peak of the bridge, that is a copy. Your next call back outside of Grand Street.
This is 42 Delta, Coney Island 205, calling back at Grand Street.
Okay, 2147 Bravo, holding at Broad Lafayette. You may proceed to West 4th.
Ever proceed to West 4th.
2142 Delta at Grand Street. You may proceed to Broad Lafayette.
From Broadway Lafayette.
2155 Bravo, disregard the callback outside of Grand Street. You have the callback doors open at Grand.
10-4 for Grand Street.
Resume normal speed as well.
That's a copy.
We're not Nancy, you're at the interlocking.
Yeah, I'm at the interlock.
That's a copy, clear out. Your next callback's Canal Street.
That's a copy.
RTC, this is 2147 Bravo, Brighton Beach, Bedford Park Boulevard, call back at West 1st Street, which is Road Right Express lineup.
2147 Bravo, West.
Delta calling in at 31st, people again currently.
Right, 47 Bravo at West 4th. You may proceed to 34th Street Herald Square. 32 Delta, 34th Street Herald Square, push for Delta Live for your next callback, 7th Avenue, 53rd.
32 Delta, Coney Island, 205 calling back at Broadway Lafayette.
32 Delta, Broadway Lafayette, that is a copy. You may proceed to your next stop, West 4th.
Our next stop.
2155 Bravo, calling back at Green.
Ann Street, 55 Bravo, that is a copy. You may proceed to your next stop, Roy Lafayette, with caution.
Turn for Bravo Lafayette. With caution.
This is the 2152 coming back at decarb interlocker.
2152 Delta, decarb interlocking as a copy. You may proceed. Your next callback's Peak of the Bridge.
42 Delta, Coney Island, 205 calling back at West 4th.
42 Delta, West 4th, that is a copy. I'm going to hold you there for 30 seconds while the train from you gets to 34th.
10-4.
$21.55 Bravo, calling back at Bravo Lafayette.
5 Bravo, Broad Lafayette, that is a copy. You're holding for a minute while because there's traffic in front of you.
Turn for hold.
RTC, it's a 2147 Bravo.
2142 Delta, West 4th, you may proceed to 34th Street Herald Square. The 2147 Bravo, 34th Street Herald Square, push for the Delta line for your next callback, Rockefeller Center.
Thank you for pushing my item.
4th Street Herald Square for the 40 Quincy, that is a copy. You may push for the Express, your next callback, 57th Street, 7th Avenue.
RCC, you said the 47's callback is Rockefeller or 42nd?
47 Bravo, Rockefeller.
42 callback, please.
2 Delta, your callback's 34th Street Herald Square.
10-4, 34th Street.
5 Bravo, you may depart Broad Lafayette. Your next callback is your next stop, West 4th.
Turn for W4.
This is the 2140 Quincy, shot by 2 doors due to a brake issue.
2140 Quincy, you said it was a brake issue?
Yes, brake issue.
Alright, 40 Quincy, key out the doors, recharge brakes if you need to, proceed on, this is at Times Square, correct?
Yes.
And proceed to 57th Street, 7th Avenue once you've made sure the brakes are okay.
First car, Peak.
52 Delta, peak of the bridge. Your next callback's Grand Street.
This is 32 Delta calling in at 7th Avenue.
52 Delta, 7th Avenue, 53rd. Push for Central Park West Express line. Your next callback is your next stop, Columbus Circle.
This is 2147 Bravo. I'm back at.
Hey, hold on. 48 Quincy, decob interlock. You may proceed across the bridge. Your next callback is Canal Street. 2147 Bravo, Rockefeller. Proceed to your next stop, 7th Avenue, 53rd.
2149 Nancy is at Canal Street, punching for Express.
Nancy Canal, that is a copy. Your next callback, 34th Street, Herald Square.
That's a copy.
2155 Bravo, calling back W4, pushing for 6th Avenue Express.
That's 4th for the 2155 Bravo, that is a copy. Proceed with caution, 34th Street, Herald Square until further notice.
10-4, proceed on projects.
Delta, call back at 34th Street.
Herald Square for the 42 Delta. You may push for the Delta line of your next callback, Rockefeller Center.
747 50th.
This is the 2147 Bravo, Brian Beach of Bedford Park Boulevard. Call back and 7th Avenue, punching for Central Park West local item.
37 Bravo, that is a copy for 7th Avenue, 53rd. Proceed on the Columbus Circle on the local track.
This is 32 Delta calling in at 59th Street, Columbus Circle.
32 Delta, 59th Street, Columbus Circle, that is a copy. You may proceed. Your next callback will be bypassing 96th Street.
Copy for bypassing 96.
Calling back at
55 Bravo, you can resume normal speed to 34th.
3152.
Grand Street for the 52 Delta, that is a copy. May proceed. Your next callback is West 4th.
This is the 2140 Quincy at 57. Brake issue was resolved as per first number.
2140 Quincy, that is a copy. You may proceed. Your next callback is 72nd.
Delta, pulling back at 4750 Street, Rockefeller.
Rockefeller, that is a copy. You may proceed to your next stop, 7th Avenue, 53rd.
This is 2203 Bravo, Brighton Beach, Bedford Park Boulevard. We're at the interlocking. Our brakes were just an emergency, but the brakes are recharged.
2203 Bravo, recharge. Proceed with caution until further notice. Your next callback is peak of the bridge.
Southwood.
2155 Bravo, calling back at 34th Herald, punching for the express line of yet again.
4th Street, Herald Square for 2155 Bravo, that is a copy. Your next callback, Rockefeller Center.
10-4 for top of the road.
This is 2147 Bravo, Brian Beach of Bedford Park Boulevard. Call back at 59th Street, Columbus Circle.
37 Bravo, Columbus Circle, that is a copy. Your next callback to 96th Street.
7 for 96th Street.
So 42 Delta, pull back at next stop, 7th Avenue.
Delta 7th Avenue, that is a copy. You may proceed to Columbus Circle, punch for CBW Express.
Temper, punching for CBW Express, going back at 59th Columbus.
the 2159 Nancy at the DeKalb interlocking.
Nancy DeKalb interlocking, that is a copy. You may proceed. Your next callback is Canal Street.
10-4 proceeding over the bridge.
2149 Nancy is at Herald Square, punching for the local.
9 Nancy has a copy. Your next callback, 49th Street.
That's a copy.
2152 calling back at it.
52 Delta West 4th, that is a copy. Push for the express. Your next callback, 34th Street, Herald Square.
32 Delta bypassing 96th Street.
52 Delta has a copy. Your next callback is 125.
Copy for 125, my next station.
It's a 2203 Bravo.
Alright. 2203, peak of the bridge. Your next callback to Grand Street. Resume normal speed.
7-4.
155 Bravo Rockefeller, you may proceed. Your next callback to your next stop, 7th Avenue, 53rd.
Delta calling back F59 Columbus.
32 Delta Columbus Circle, that is a copy. Your next callback bypassing 96.
10-4 bypassing 96.
Quincy 72nd, that is a copy. Your next callback is your last stop, 96th Street. .148 Quincy at Canal Street, that is a copy. Push for the express. Your next callback, 34th Street, Herald Square.
Call back at DeKalb interlocking.
56 Quincy DeKalb interlocking, that is a copy. Your next callback is peak of the Manhattan Bridge. See with cautions or further notice.
Push for loop.
55 Bravo, 7th Avenue, 53rd, that is a copy. Your next callback is your next stop, Columbus Circle. Was that U-2152?
Right there, let's go.
D2 Delta 34th Street Herald Square, that is a copy. Push for the Delta line. Your next callback, Rockefeller Center.
32 Delta calling in at 125th Street.
32 Delta has a copy. Push for the Delta line. Your next callback is 145.
Copy for 145.
2149 Nancy is at 49th Street, punching for 59th Street.
49 Nancy at 49th, that is a copy. Your next callback, Lexington 59th.
That's a copy.
There's a 2203 Bravo inviting me over by Boulevard. Call back at Grand Street.
Grand Street for the 2203 Bravo, that is a copy. You proceed. Your next callback, West 4th.
10-4 West 4th.
Going back up to Victor Bridge.
To the bridge for the 2156 Quincy, hold until further notice.
You see, it's the 42 Delta bypass on 96th Street.
42 Delta, that is a copy. Your next callback is 125.
See, this is the 2147 Bravo, Brian Beach. Boulevard, come back in 96.
7 Bravo 96, that is a copy. Your next callback, 125.
425.
2155 Bravo, calling back at 59th Street, punching for loop.
55 Bravo, Columbus Circle. Your next callback's 96.
10-4.
28 Quincy at Union Square. Callback's 34th Street, Herald Square.
2140 Quincy, 96th Street.
28 Quincy, 96th Street, 2nd Avenue. That is a copy. You can discharge your passengers, terminate your train. Thanks for your service. Have a good night.